keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now here's Rose. He kicks to Randall. Outside Fournier. Shoots it up. Rebound, Washington.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Rose against Morris. And it's Rose, this time the assist from Randall.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and then where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Kuzma. Beal gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Rose against Morris. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now, here is Morris. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unteld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely...
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Rose passes to Randall. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock. Here's Rose. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morris kicks to Beal. They get the rebound. Porzingis. It's stolen by Barrett. Rose passes to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma finds Morris. Outside, Beal. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randall passes to Robinson. Here's Barrett. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Beal from long range. Knicks with the rebound. And the left side. It's Fournier on the wing. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And that one misses. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 3. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Kuzma. Avdia with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal finds Kuzma. And they recover it. Avdia, the pass to Beal. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Pass to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Beal. And he can't jam it through. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front.
That's a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Rose kicks to Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doors since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Robinson misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Beal against Fournier. Out to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 11.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Barrett dishes to Fournier. Over in the corner, Randall. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Fournier goes in. Washington with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Avdia. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Here's Randall. And no good. And it's Washington the other way. Fournier against Beal. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Rose finds Robinson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 6 points for Robinson.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Beal.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Pass to Fournier. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Randall with the ball. Now Beal defending. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Fournier pass to Randall. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Beal finds Kuzma. Morris outside. Out to Kuzma. Now, here's Avdia.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to...
Thank you, David. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Marked in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Kispert with it. Toppin's there. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And here's Brunson. Over Wright. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe. But the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Now, here's Kispert. Guarded closely. Gafford misses. New York trailing. Reddish the pass to Quickly.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Quickly.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Barton outside. The feed to Wright. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
The pass to Quickly. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big push in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Topping with it. He's against Hachimura. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the best.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Wright kicks to Kispert. Now here's Barton, guarded by Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Wizards shoot their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Quickly. New York moving the ball around. Toppin passes to Quickly. Pass to Brunson. Down low. And stolen by Wright. Martin with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. On the wing quickly. Kicks it to Toppin. And it's in there. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's Toppin. He's covered by Hachimura. Toppin kicks to Brunson. This is it to Hartenstein. And the layup is good.
No issue on that one. Good work all around.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a one-point game. And the pass to Kispert. Stolen by Quickly. Over in the corner, Reddish. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. Yep, that one goes. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 3. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Wizards with possession. Out to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Outside, Robinson. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trail by 3. Beal, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Wizards. Bounce pass from Rose. Barrett with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Morris outside. Over to the wing. Here's Phabian. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Wizards lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Randall. He can't hit that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Phabian. Finished off by Phabian.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. Randall passes to Fournier. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Morris kicks to Phabian.
36.
Rebounded by Rose.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
It's stolen by Morris. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Out to Morris from downtown. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randall passes to Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Whether it's been in his international or NBA career, Evan Fournier has never shied away from a big spot. He's in one now.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Here's Beal. Right to the hoop. And the jam by Beal.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Outside Fournier. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. And Randall throws it down.
Julius Randall under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's Beal. He takes it in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to put the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Here's Barrett. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 2.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Morris against Rose. Beal dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. It's Kuzma penetrating. Robinson with the block.
Now, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Count that one.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Here's Morris. And again, Washington, no good. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. and it's blocked, and they get it back. So it's New York picking up the win.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark, really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
And now Indiana's starting group. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. Here's Indiana. Halliburton with the ball. And the layup is good.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. That kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's Rose. Here's Fournier. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Halliburton. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. It's stolen by Hield. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Rose. Halliburton against Rose. Halliburton right side. Turner, a screen on Rose. Pass to Turner. From deep three-point range. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the three. Smith with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Rose against Halliburton. Randle, the pass to Rose. And here's Robinson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Pass to Nembhard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Turner. Let's go with a three. Smith, that one's good.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Halliburton against Rose. The kick out to Fournier. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Halliburton against Rose. Back to Halliburton. The three is up. It's rebounded by New York. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
First quarter foul. First team foul.
Rose with it. Turner covering. Fournier, the pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fournier. From behind the arc. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by New York. The Knicks with the lead. Rose outside. Randall outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Tries the spin move. They double him with Barrett. Healed for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Nembhard, good.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
Rose, the pass to Randall. Outside Barrett. It's a tie game in New York. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Randall, pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. And so it's New York with it. Rose outside. Pass to Barrett from deep. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. On offense, here are the Pacers. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Smith passes to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Rose finds Robinson. Here's Fournier. 4-3. Kept alive. Out to Rose. From downtown. And he buries his first look.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
Pass to Nembhard.
15-14.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The kick out to Fournier. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Rose up top. Pass to Randall. Back to Rose. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. McConnell passes to Hield. 1:41 left in the second period. Robinson with the block. To the inside. Here's Randall. Robinson finds Barrett. Screen by Robinson. Rose with it. Outside Barrett. Tries it from the top of the key. Second chance effort. Out to Rose. Pass to Robinson. They shoot again. It's stolen by Hield. Here we go, one-on-one. .58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. McConnell against Rose. Outside for Randall. Down low, Robinson. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And, you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does.
That one misses.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Hield. Pass to Nembhard. With the 10-footer. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Nembhard. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 9. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Barrett passes to Fournier. Back to Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Free throw drops from Barrett.
Barrett at the line.
He does not get the second one. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Rose. Pass to Turner. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Randall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a rally as always. Thank you.
The Knicks, 17. The Pacers, 20.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indiana leading. We've got Obi Toppin. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And the Knicks shooting just 37% so far in this one. Brunson finds Quickly. Pass to Toppin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Daniel Tice.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Back to McConnell. Tice outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Matherin. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And another shot. Here's Duarte. Let's go with a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Toppin. Back to McConnell. Over Toppin. Misses off the right iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
The shot by Duarte, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hartenstein on the wing quickly. From outside, off the mark. Up top, McConnell, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Bataze, and he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Here's Matherin. Over Brunson. No good off the glass.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Driving inside. Matherin. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Brunson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the left wing. Here's Matherin. Reddish covering. Off target at the rim for New York. They've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Brunson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Indiana trailing here. A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Tice. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now Brunson. Outside Reddish. Toppin with it. On the wing quickly. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson. Tries yet again.
Indiana foul. First Duarte. First personal foul. Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson. And finally they hit one. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. Back to Duarte. Tice outside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks leading by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Indiana.
speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's stolen by Rose. And here's Fournier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Nembhard. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Fires in the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Rose with it. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. And here's Robinson. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Rose with it. Turner covering. Barrett against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Rose finds Randall. Fournier for 3. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Rose against Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Hield with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Barrett.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. When you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Arm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Smith left side, outside heel. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Rose, the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Rose against Halliburton. Robinson. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Rose against Halliburton. From deep. Randall pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Barrett. The shot that time not on target. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. On defense, the Knicks. They lead by 1. The 3, Smith. They get it back. Turner out to the right wing. Nembhard.
Money from deep. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he nailed it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Hill.
Count it! What poise from Hill when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Fournier for 3. Misses the 3. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Beal gets a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Morris finds Beal. Kuzma outside. Pass to Morris. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Beal. Got a piece of it. Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Hield showing some of that stop and start and stop again game. Changing directions, impossible to guard.
Morris against Halliburton. Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Indiana. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He lobs Sets up the alley-oop pass. Smith, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Nemhard. In the corner, it's Healed to the inside. Nemhard's shot is good.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Healed has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Halliburton against Morris. Right wing. Left side, Beal. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Beal.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Morris. Pass to Avdia. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Now here's Healed. Off target from outside. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us? One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Avdia, the pass to Morris. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. At the tip, Beal on the foul. Beal's got 6 points.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Kuzma finds Morris. Kuzma with it. There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. It's the Wizards up. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's a great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Nemhard. He's got 5, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, you can get to the rim.
So timeout called here in the first for Indiana. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Halliburton on the wing. They need this. Cranes the three-pointer. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Kuzma passes to Beal. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Wizards passing it around. The open shot by Beal. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Smith. Hield with it. Now Avdia defending. Hield can't hit. Washington leading now by 7. Outside, Beal passes it to Kuzma. There's the try. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's off as well. So he misses both. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The pass to Porzingis. Avdia kicks to Morris. Beal against Hield. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McConnell. Where's the dish to Smith? Smith with a screen on Kuzma. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Smith.
And credit Buddy on that play, the correct read, setting up his teammate.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Morris. And he converts the layup. Morris has got 5.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
McConnell in the corner. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Beal. That one a little long. Wizards leading by 8. Releases. And Washington again with the bucket.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position. He knows what to do from there.
McConnell scanning the floor. Smith on the wing. Passes to Turner. Hield outside. Morris with the rebound. Washington's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Up again. And Kuzma stays with it. And it's a 12-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. From the arc, Indiana again missing. Wizards leading by 12. Beal, the pass to Avdia. Outside for Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is what Beal is out there to do, just pour in points.
Here's Halliburton. Will it go? No good on that one. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things. All right, David, thank you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 set. Just 2 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now. And all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Washington leading now by 15. Now here's Wright. Kispert with it. The kick out to Wright. And there's the pass to Hachimura. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Hachimura. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura is a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that here, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Mathurin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sinks the three-pointer.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Barton outside. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pacers trail by 15. Now Halliburton. 6 points for him. On deep. Rebound by Kispert.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Martin dishes to Wright. Pass to Kispert. Martin kicks to Kispert. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Gafford throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Passes it to Duarte. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bitadze. Washington with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Gafford finds Hachimura. Now Barton. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Mathurin. Barton with some nice D. And it's Wright with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Mathurin. And the rejection by Gafford. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
T.J. McConnell.
Goes up off the inbound. Quante passes to Tice. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here is Hachimura. The three-pointer, no good. .115 left to play here in the third. Quante passes to Tice. To end the drought. Sweet move. The shot no good by Duarte. Washington leading now by 20. Hachimura the pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. The kick out to Barton. The three hits the 3.5.
Off-season work and shooting the basketball, paying off for Barton there. This guy you have to keep your eye on if he gets the ball around the arc.
Time call here. Indiana decides to turn it over. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton zooms it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And here is Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Poke loose. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Hield. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton passes to Smith. Hield outside. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Smith wide open. And he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell.
And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright, and it's Gafford in at center. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. For the 3, rebound by the Wizards. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Back to Barton. And it's Hachimura in the corner. The pass to Kispert. Fires the 3. Shot clock reset for Washington. Barton drives in. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Hachimura, no good. Pacers trail by 18. Halliburton right side. And stolen by Barton. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. And it's Kispert in the corner. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Three-pointer, Barton. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Halliburton. And the rejection by Gafford. Barton outside. Double by Halliburton. Here's Hachimura. Back to right. It's Barton on the wing. 4 on the clock. And Wright kicks to Barton. The three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Beal can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Nemhard. They kick out to Heel. It's stolen by Morris. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Oh, Beal in position. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. To the right side. Halliburton is screen on Beal. Back to Halliburton. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break grab.
First team foul. Timeout on the floor. Indiana timeout.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Beal's shot is good.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. That one falls.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Beal.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
3 on the clock. Here's Turner. Rebound by the Wizards. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside for Beal. Morris outside. Here's Avdia. The shot off that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Nemhard. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Halliburton. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. That one up for Porzingis.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Halliburton for 3. Misses there. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Morris passes to Beal. Offensive board. Back to Morris. It's Avdia on the wing. Beal finds Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
He's got a lean frame, but Kyle Kuzma proving he's unafraid of a little bit of contact inside.
Rose outside. Randall against Kuzma. Randall with the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Morris passes to Beal. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Beal. The kick out to Morris. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
It's hauled in by Robinson. Now the Knicks with it. Barrett passes to Randall. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morris outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Randall, the pass to Robinson. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Beal, no good. Porzingis against Rose. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Here's Morris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Robinson in the post, working on Porzingis. Robinson can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Avdia, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Rose against Morris. Out to Rose. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Beal. Inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Pass to Avdia. Beal outside. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Barrett passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. Beal sinks it from distance. Beal's got 5.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Here's Grimes. Back to Rose. 3 seconds left.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
New York trailing. Rose finds Randall. Back to Rose. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Out to Beal. Plenty of space. And another basket for Washington.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Kuzma outside. Morris on the wing. Back to Avdia. On the wing, Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Kuzma's got 6.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Randall outside. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Grimes' shot is off.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Beal's shot is off. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And here's Porzingis. Robinson with the block. Morris against Randall. 4-3. He buries it from 3. He's got 7. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
To the right side. Here's Randall. Pass to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Wizards with a lead. Beal finds Morris. Here's Avdia, and he drives in. Count it. Good.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
And it's Rose penetrating. For 3, Barrett. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. It's Avdia on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Randall outside. Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The Knicks, 17.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Here's Beal. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Beal's got 11.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Back to Albion. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Rose. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A new lineup here for Washington. Wright against Brunson. Wright with the bucket. Wright's gotten his first points in this one.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Reddish with it. Now Wright defending. And Brunson, here we go. Quickly from outside. Rebound Washington. Barton outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Quickly outside. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Wizards have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh, my goodness.
5 on the clock. Here's Wright. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Quickly outside. New York, no good that time either. And for Washington, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
2 minutes.
Right outside. Pass to Kispert. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. He just continued to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Reddish. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Right against Brunson. Right, pass to Hachimura. Back to right. Hachimura with the ball. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Toppin. The Knicks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Hachimura covering.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Washington Wizards ending the quarter up 10. The flow. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for the Knicks. And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. Barrett's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Gafford finds Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Back to Hachimura. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Takes a 3. Here's Randall. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Barton, the pass to Hachimura. Right on the left side. Barton outside. Pass to Kispert. Right outside. Now here's Barton. 6 to shoot. And yep, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Rose. Back to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. That one drops for him.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Right with the ball. Picked up by Rose. Right. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. It's right on the wing. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For 3, Barrett. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Right outside. Pass to Kispert. On the wing, Barton. Uncovered. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Rose outside. To the middle. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Hachimura. Rose outside. Robinson passes to Barrett. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Barrett.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson, taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Barton, the pass to right. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. And that's good. Hachimura for 3. Hachimura's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Grimes. Doubled by Hachimura. Clock at 6. Randall. Rebound Washington. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kispert. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
They are unconscious pushes from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Got it.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Back to right. Pass to Achimura. On the wing, Barton. Now right. Goes up on the wing. And Grimes pulls it down.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Bradley Beal.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Wright. Pass to Kispert. From deep three-point range. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Oh, say does that.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So the New York starting five, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Rose in at the one. Rose surveying the D. Fournier finds Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Rose with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Halliburton with the steal. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now, here's Halliburton. Hield outside. Turner against Robinson. And Turner gets to Smith. Lock at 6. Here's Hield. Out to Smith. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Nembhard. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Halliburton for 3. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Hield can't hit.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Randall. The feed to Robinson. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Hield can't hit. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
There's the pass to Nembhard. They set the pick. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton, following the score by Derrick Rose. Rose against Halliburton. Here's Hield. Fires from deep. Robinson with the block. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Wants to get to Randall and does. That shot misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks.
Plays with nice force. Randall heading to the line now.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul. Shooting through
The first free throw is good.
at the line for 2.
All free throws good from Randall. Pacers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the wing on the left. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Hield against Barrett. Hield dishes to Smith. Back to Hield. Robinson with the block. Randall against Halliburton. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Turner looking around. And stolen by Fournier. Barrett kicks to Randall. And then Randall screws it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall, he got a lot of buck.
Hield outside. This is it to Turner. Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Here's Turner. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Turner's got his first points in this one. Now Rose dishes it to Fournier. Randall with a screen for Fournier. To the paint. It's taken away by Smith. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Smith the pass to Turner. Smith with a screen on Robinson. Down low. Here's Nembhard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular position. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players. Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. It's a great dunker. Bang.
Rose dishes to Robinson. Kicks it to Barrett. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Feeds it to Fournier. Shot clock at 3. Halliburton outside. He dishes it to Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Rose.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
That one drops. He ties it up. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Randall against Smith. Randall kicks to Fournier. There's Rose with the three. Out to Barrett. Outside Fournier. Rose against Halliburton.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
Rose passes to Fournier. Second chance shot. Now Robinson. New York moving it around. Here's Randall. And it's sent back by Turner.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Robinson with the block. Hield against Barrett. Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Hield the pass to Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. At the elbow, Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Knicks leading by 4. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Rose. With Xellark. It's not going to go for him. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Has to be touched. Here's Duarte. To the left side wing. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Down on you, but within that last fraction of a second.
That's the end of the first half for the score. No Pacers. 11. The Knicks. 15. Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got Daniel Tice. And it's Duarte in at the two-guard spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And there's the drive. And at the top of the key, Toppin. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mathurin. No points in the game yet for him. And now the Knicks on the break. It's tipped. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. McConnell passes to Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Bitadze's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Quickly kicks to Brunson. Reddish the pass to Hartenstein. The rebound by Bitadze.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Quickly the pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Tice. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Toppin. Oh, my, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Brunson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Reddish. Inside Leaner. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The pass to Bitadze. It's rebounded by New York. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And here is Toppin. It's deflected. They get it back. Passes to Hartenstein. Offline with his 3. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Mathurin. And down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the second free throw. New York shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Brunson finds quickly. No good from outside.
So for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Toppin throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This McConnell is all about the power.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Pass to Tice. driving the lane, and Tice throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
30 seconds left to play in the third. McConnell sets a screen for Tice. Pass to Arte. And the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Quickly the pass to Reddish. The rebound by Batadze. And we just passed the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks. They lead. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Knicks with the lead. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Rose in at the point. Here's Barrett. Good D by Heel. And Indiana shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Back to Halliburton. Over Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Halliburton for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, they're a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
No one near him. And good. He nails it. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Randall outside. Fournier in the corner. Latrey. It's rebounded by Indiana. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside for Halliburton. Smith, the pass to Halliburton to take the lead. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Rose up on top. Outside Fournier. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Over to the left wing. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. Rose attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Hield.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Hield outside. Now the pass to Nembhard. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Rose.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And for Halliburton. They get it back. Here's Turner, and Turner with the slam.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside for Randall. And he's way off from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised them, and that's why he missed.
They grabbed their own miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the pass to Rose. Randall finds Rose. You know what? The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the line, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. After the review, the ruling is overturned. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock at 2. Randall no good.
He has to make that. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Passes it to Nemo. He kicks it to Hield. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton a screen on Barrett. Outside for Halliburton.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Here's Barrett. Throws straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. One is on Hield.
Late the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Halliburton against Fournier. Pass to Nembhard. This one for 3. Fournier pulls it down. And so here is New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Randall outside. Outside Fournier. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Knicks ball.
There's Rose with the 3.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. Combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
So it's New York. All right, David, great job.
Oh, say does that
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one.
Here we go.
What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Hield from outside. Turner controls the rebound and the putback.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Pass to Morris. And then Beal with the dunk.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Hield. Back to Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Beal. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. Beal's got 5 points.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three. Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. And defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hield up top. Over to the left wing. Halliburton outside. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. Avdia pulls it in. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Here's Nembhard. Beal with some nice D. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Kuzma against Smith. Pass to Avdia. Just 3 to shoot. It's tipped. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And they'll give that one. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
There's a screen. Here's Halliburton. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Avdia. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Launches a three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Morris outside. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Nembhard. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Out to Hield. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Pass to Kuzma. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Kuzma for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's stolen. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Miles Turner, Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Wizards. From deep. That one no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Avdia, good.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Outside Hield. It's stolen by Kuzma. Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. Morris with it to the paint. It's Avdia on the wing. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Over Avdia. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Wizards with a lead. Kuzma finds Beal. Back to Kuzma. Now Morris. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton against Morris. Lets a floater go. Halliburton misses. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And it's Kuzma. Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Indiana again missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Morris. Beal from outside. They get it back. A minute 22 left in the second. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Boy, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Porzingis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Morris. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Halliburton with the ball. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Turner against Porzingis. And here's Smith. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Washington ball. Checking in for the Pacers, TJ McConnell.
Now Morris. Beal outside. Back to Morris. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After.
Your Pacers, 8. The Wizards, 20.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Now here's Wright. McConnell with a steal. Here's Duarte. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. It's Wright on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the basket by Hield. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Hield, following the bucket by the Wizards. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Pass to Wright. Out to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Martin outside. Gafford in the post. Turner covers. They get it again. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Duarte. Hield on the wing. Down low. Right with a steal. Hachimura outside. Pass to Kispert. Hachimura in the post. He's against Smith. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great balance as Hachimura takes that hit and still converts.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Duarte. Over Kispert. Rebound by the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
For BA, I would tell you it usually is, but for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot, and that experience in college is going to benefit him.
Now here's McConnell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside. Here's Tice. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
McConnell against Wright. The kick out to Barton. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Barton's got 5 points.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for 3.
McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. Back to McConnell. Here's Matherin. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's a screen, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Barton outside. Right outside. Pass to Kispert. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for McConnell. Back to Duarte. Stolen by Gafford. Barton outside. Pass to Wright. Hachimura outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Halliburton. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tries to save it. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Kispert. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Wright finds Hachimura. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From deep, Barton. Smith with the rebound. Well, the Pacers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. They grab their own miss. Barton left side. Hachimura from long range. Not going to go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton right side. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
To the wing, right side. Here's Kispert. And counted from 12 feet. Kispert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
There's a screen by Turner. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
Right outside. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Kispert. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. Kispert grabs the miss. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the 4th quarter. The Wizards with another miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
First team foul.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Barton outside. Inside. Here's Wright.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. I've seen him do everything where he can alter shots.
Hield from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Halliburton against Wright. Takes it inside. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. That one is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Halliburton right side. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Gafford passes to Hachimura to win the drought. The Pacers pull it in. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around. I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Now here's Wright. And so it's Washington with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road